This is Karen with Veronica's Tarot, and today the energy. So, the Six of Pentacles is the present situation. Then we have the Knight of Cups, present influence. Five of Pentacles is the future influence. With the Devil is the advice. I think this is a lot about healing right now. I feel like that if you're in a situation where you feel like you're giving. You feel like you're receiving too, but there is that giving feeling, um, and it's influenced by romanticizing something. If there's something that you're romanticizing that you might think is better than it is, or hoping that it is, or dreaming that it is, and it could be a relationship, but it definitely could be something else as well. But it has that influence of you romanticizing it. So, like if it's maybe a job offer that's coming in, you're feeling like it's this really great thing and it's really, good. If it's a relationship, it's something that you are feeling will take a next for it's almost like a daydreaming, the present influence. That's what I'm getting. So you're daydreaming of it on what you think and want it to be. But definitely on the romanticizing it, which means that you're making it into something that feels good, will feel good. It's the best thing ever, right? But the future influence tells us that maybe it's not. So there will be a disappointment coming in the future, and even so, whatever this is, you're romanticizing it. You're going to be disappointed by it. I mean, how big is that disappointment is how you make it. I think that there will be a time where you're sad, and not seeing what's around you too. That's hard. Like, it's a hard reading because when you have the future influence as kind of a sad card, this card is also about healing, though. You know, you're hurt, but the answers are there. It's just a matter of raising your head and finding them, which is also kind of the Five of Cups feeling to me as well. Um, the Devil as the advice in this deck, each card in the little booklet has an inspirational thought with it. And the Devil in this case is, you know, the darkest days. What is it? Hold on. Basically, it's saying, in the darkest days, I can heal everything. So sometimes it takes us some darkness to see the light, right? That time out. I think what happens here, it's almost like an epiphany of, why am I feeling this way? Like, I've made this all up in my head anyway. Like, that's what I mean. Because when I talk, excuse me, when I talk about the romanticizing it, it's like you're making up this good thing in your head, and then you get hurt and disappointed by it. But because it was never really there, I think you recognize that, and that's what the Devil is saying. You're going to heal. That darkness is going to make you have that moment of clarity of I I'm going to find this. So, you know, take time to look at this situation and see if it's not just something that you are, over romanticizing, over fantasizing, overthinking, but making it more than it is. Really look at the situation and dig into it and go, okay, where am I at really with this? Because I think that will prevent the Five of Pentacles as well. You may still feel down because it's like, I want this. But if you're making it out more than it is, then maybe that Five of Pentacles isn't as big a deal as, really getting hurt badly. So, and I feel like this could, I mean, it definitely could be relationship, but it could be family. When I look at the Six of Pentacles, it's about sharing, it's about giving. But I feel like it is something that you've been giving too. You've been getting back a little bit, just enough to romanticize it. That's kind of where that's at. So if this pertains to you, just remember to know that things will be healing. I think that if you, right now in the present moment, take a step back from romanticizing about it, you will see what the situation truly is. It's not necessarily a bad situation. It's just not necessarily what you think it is. So I want to be clear on that. This doesn't mean it's bad or that it's going to be a negative ending. It's just not quite as fruitful, or as it won't give you as much healing or love, or um, it won't give you back as much as you're expecting to get back. And I think that's where the devil comes into. So thank you. Have a great day.